Hello. Hello, welcome to Honkai Star Rail. Now, I might be in the same place that I was when I ended off the last stream. But I'm Trailblaze level 30 now. So I have to do the equilibrium again. I'm gonna wait, though, until after I'm done with... until after... until after I've defeated the boss. Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to take more time to build my characters. Again, because that's what I was doing. I was making sure that all the light cones were level 40, and all their traces were up to date, and like new artifacts, relics that I could get. Mostly for Natasha, even though I'm not going to be using her, hopefully. Hopefully my sustains will be sustaining Mr. Preservation and Miss Preservation over here. But, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Can my ping? Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hello? We're moving on. We're getting straight into it.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense. The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
She must have divined it was the right time, I guess.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the General didn't make us go with the Knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people. It's tough to bear. I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an emanator of abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the ambrosial arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison. Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
Let's play it safe and say it was a draw.
A draw? This isn't a tournament, you know. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
My ping. Everything's fine with the stream, right? It's just Star Rail being... What even? Can you chill? Apparently not. Okay, it's chilling.
Be careful. Those monsters are pretty tough.
Okay, that's all that matters. I'll ignore the ping then.
Look, there's someone over there. Here! There are still survivors here.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
I know, it is weird
We're
that it's spiking.
reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jingyuan is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
The only reason I'm so, like, afraid whenever the ping jumps up is because the one time it happened...
The audience is waiting.
Sorry, Sirwal. The one time it happened when I was playing Genshin, it actually affected my stream.
My turn! Try that again!
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
The lives of short-lived species are so fleetingly brief. Why seek death?
Time for an overhaul. The song's for you.
Turn it up! Phew! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
I'm on guard.
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality?
I have something for
You don't have to appease Jingyuan. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Oh. Okay, yeah. That's gonna happen.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go! The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
Let's go.
So the only thing with the ping being this high is it's a server issue. That's why it's not affecting me or the stream. There was a slight hiccup. Oh, come on. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sit here and hope that this number goes down. So I'm just gonna okay. See,
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this? Be careful, benefactors. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus worship Yaoshe, the Plague's author, the greatest enemy of the Xianzhou. The Alliance has been trying to root out their secret organization for millennia. It's no coincidence that they've chosen this moment to reveal themselves.
come on now. Don't do this to me. Stop climbing. I'm looking at the number. Dude, you don't freaking see me. Can I run past you? Shoot. Woo! Nobody, don't worry about it. Okay.
Who goes there? Show yourselves!
You can worry about it.
Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? Master Diviner prophesized your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances.
Wait for us?
Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the Disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
That's what you get for wearing heels.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to. These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
What did you do to these Cloud Knights?
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus. To eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence. A life of true freedom. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
No thank you.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the Abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
What do you know about the Stellarons?
That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
Of course I remember Cocolia.
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species. Yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the Abundance.
About the ambrosial arbor.
So you witnessed it too? The ambrosial arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus, the Abundance, gifted the ambrosial arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the ambrosial arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
I don't have any more questions. Whoa, okay, hi. Hi, Tingyun. What are you doing here?
Have you talked with these disciples, Benefactor? What do you make of them?
Well, they're a little not right in the head. I think they're mad.
True, but in the eyes of the denizens of abundance, ignoring the true nature of long-life species, suppressing the inner Mara, maintaining the facade of mortal society, it's a child's game. Another breed of madness, perhaps. Xianzhou natives are more afraid of immortality than they are of the days coming to an end. They received eternal life as they had desired, but are doomed to a fate more terrifying than death. The abundance played a cruel trick on them.
Before anything else, I was reminded during that conversation of something, and I just want to show it. You never see this item unless you look at the quest rewards for the Equilibrium for the first two. Anyway, that's all I wanted to show. It has foreshadow. It's not like foreshadowing, but it.
Nice.
That it has the name legwork in it, and that comes up later. And I'm just like, why is this so hidden? Why are they so good at hiding things?
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command.
That's fine.
It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. And after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another.
They became Mara-struck.
Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Hey, March. Let me grab this book.
When the Master Diviner gets back, we might be in for tough times. It's making me a little nervous. Are you ready?
Not like soon, but soon enough. How do I say this without spoiling anything? There's a part that is slightly disturbing coming up. I will say something when we get closer to it. But anyway. Yeah, I'm ready. Wait, what? That's okay.
Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now.
Please tell us the whole truth this time.
Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult?
Is this a segue into us joining the fray?
Sharp as always.
I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge?
Probably not.
Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. They also developed many incredible technologies from the tree itself.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you were done speaking, lady.
But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the Arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it, the more they longed for it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles! There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the Arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
This smoke can't affect us?
Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The ambrosial arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jingyuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality. One step at a time.
This is the only way.
Rather, only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford to choose, then none would choose to leap off a cliff.
True.
Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Okay.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
When we get down to the middle over there, that's when the disturbing thing is gonna happen.
Wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Tingyun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not thin enough. We need to hurry.
Goodbye. Hello. Oh,
Try that again!
This song's for you. Keep up!
Try that again!
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
let's do this before that guy notices me. Okay.
Yay, we did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Don Shu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Luofu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice. Master Diviner, allow you to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
I got nervous all of a sudden.
Keep up! Ready to lose yourself? You can
Anxious,
fight
anxious.
it or rock with it!
There you go. My turn. Here.
Lance at the ready.
Perhaps you still humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Merciful Medicus, hear my call.
I actually like Natasha. I forgot.
Turn it up.
It's fine.
Luck running into me.
I'll be okay.
Time for an
Yeah,
overhaul.
that's fine.
I'm on guard. Hit!
Oh, you can't run.
Vines and bane.
Try that again.
Reaper.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Barely
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock.
Okay, one left.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
I have something for you. Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it! You won't get away.
Told ya I could fight.
Time for an overhaul.
Why? She said... The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that. Pantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Disturbing thing is about to happen.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can
withstand the lesson of destruction. Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Disturbing things over.
I am Lord Ravager Fantalia. I have come with a single purpose. To set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Ting-Yun is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
I remember seeing that the first time. It's not better the second time. Oh my god. My chat just refreshed. I hadn't seen all of these messages yet. Okay.
Turn it up.
Okay. I wasn't ignoring you, I promise.
You can't run!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I was getting a little worried because I haven't been seeing anything in chat, but that happens sometimes, you know, people don't chat.
Lance at the ready.
Pretty good crowd today.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
So it's up to date now. So that's good. Not that.
You can't run!
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Xianzhou. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand. But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show. My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
There's an emanator of destruction named Zephyro. Okay.
Watch this awesome move!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! You won't get away.
Something like that. I don't remember what she exactly said. I don't have any... I don't have physical wind or imaginary. This is rude. Oops.
Try that again.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Keep up.
I'm on guard.
Can't run. Try that again.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up. My turn. Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting-Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting-Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting-Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
That is to say, Ting-Yun.
You're saying that the real Ting-Yun is still...
I'm sorry, Marge. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting-Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting-Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting-Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste. That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
Where's Ting-Yun?
I've reported the current situation to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General.
Time is of the essence. Let's go. Time Time is of the essence.
This is...
The Alchemy Commission.
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Susha.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
What the heck? Still can't send messages.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
I don't care about talking with other people.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
I see Yanqing. We're going this way.
What a huge cauldron.
This Orient Cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets. All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, cloud hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirage Echo? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
They say that your wounds are impermanent. Is that true?
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please, take care of me.
Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Steel Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were, it seems you already made your decision. There's a vessel bound for Steel Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I have nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the General not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice. I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou.
What's with people getting stabbed?
I've no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins. Fail to send you. Too little.
Surrender!
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy? Fail to send you.
You're all in on it!
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way. Forgive me.
I failed. This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Luofu's hotshot general.
He sounded so evil. He's not.
Qing Yuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together? Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-lived species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Dan Feng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Dan Feng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water. An exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you.
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Dan Feng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Dan Feng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Dan Feng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Dan Feng is no more. Now, there is only Dan Heng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you.
Okay, no, I'm normal.
I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Luofu. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more. Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme. But you cannot hide fire with paper.
What the heck does that even mean?
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go!
Yay.
Here. There's thunder!
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Break! Let's go. Grace.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing Dragon. Rise! This is our chance.
I told ya I could fight.
Follow my charge.
Here. There's thunder!
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Break! What about this?
Rules are made to be broken!
There's no time to lose.
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing Dragon. Rise! This is our chance.
Batter up!
You have the worst. Watch this! Xingyuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The seat of divine foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
It's like he's hiding. He's not, though.
Huh? Is that... Don Hung? You are Don Hung, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guess. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Phantalia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Don Hong and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Don Hung?
Thank you, Don Hong.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Luofu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the Plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Luofu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve, and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
Ah, it looks so much like Don Hong. I wonder if... this statue... is that... Don Hong's brother?
March.
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, The Luofu Videodora have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express?
Worried for your safety.
Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Dan Heng.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home.
Thanks for all your help along the way.
You're a member of the Express crew, Dan Heng. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
I love that song. That song is one of my favorites.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Videodora used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan, General, are you planning to face Vantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
Alright, let's speedrun this.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
You scale-gorge waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talons, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
Looks good.
Let's go this way.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the Three Talons. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
In that case then, I'll leave it to you.
I'll do my best. It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fentilia's scheme.
Just check something real quick. Okay. Sneak past this guy. Wait, this way. Grab that. Is this fight unavoidable? Nope. He's still chasing.
This seal
He's
was
still
already on the
chasing.
verge of
Alright,
breaking before
okay,
the
never mind.
Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
What seems to be the problem,
Shoot.
Frey? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
I mean, yeah, that's what I was looking at. I thought I had it. Oh. Well, this is different from what I thought it was.
Our people sing the hymn of clouds and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation, from hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost, yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned. The mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder, wiser kin after their rebirth.
Is this the last one then?
And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth. Beneath the lunar glow adorned, Vidyadhara eggs begin to form, and from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the lunarescent depths, the beginning of self-reincarnation.
This one. Okay, good. Oops, I did them out of order. That's fine.
Okay. Let's head to the third seal.
Just sneak past this guy. Fine, over here.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all. You won't get away. Time for an overhaul.
You know what? Slow speed it is.
Pretty good crap.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. We need a strategy.
Nope, we're not sticking around. Nope.
The last of the 3 talons is here.
We need a strategy.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
Let me just
March.
grab.
Stay with the group.
Uh-oh.
Lilith preservation!
Uh-oh.
Freeze! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Move carefully.
This enemy, the ape, is gonna target whoever does their skill.
The time is now.
And since the last one that's
My
gonna
turn.
be using their skill is March, because I said so.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
I need to shield her.
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Lance at the ready.
You can't run!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
You won't get away.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present!
Combat is a series of precise machinations. One at a time. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
To the finish!
Man.
Go away! Try that again!
Or don't, because the battle's over.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's this one. Yes, I'm facing the right direction. So this one's first. One diagonal. Yep. This one's second. third. And fourth.
The reverence to the Three Talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Fantalia. We must hurry.
I don't have time for random enemies.
Hey, Master. Must we really forsake Skelgorge Waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yuan?
I cannot say, your Master. I don't feel sentiment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior videographer say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
Okay.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the Three Talons, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Well, we must have Jingyuan on the team.
Tread carefully.
This is gonna look weird. I hope this will be good enough. Okay.
Oh. Has the General of the Luofu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
All of you, ready yourselves! Don Hong, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
Fantilia, what is she doing?
I command. Will of preservation!
Alright.
benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Ventilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
Oops. I meant to... Okay, that's fine.
Or the Xianzhou!
Stay right there while I give you a present!
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile.
This fight might be a little too easy.
This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
Maybe I should have done anything
That's
now.
some strong wind!
March, careful!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Vanquish the abomination!
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Indestructible. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
To victory!
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Fracture! Not a scratch.
General of the Xianzhou, can your feeble strength survive this calamity?
Gunhung, you take it from here.
Did you think it was over, Ventilia?
We've got two Dunhuns on the field.
Oh, a scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the Arbor?
You have the worst luck running into me.
Vantilia, your scheme ends here. Vanquish the abomination!
With me out here, how could we lose?
Shine, celestial spheres.
You can't run!
Don't fool him. Uh-oh.
Are we still ants to you, Fantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers would think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance.
Was that it?
Try that again!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
It is time to put an end to this.
The truth of life and death.
He's barely
revealed in
alive.
an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Out of ideas, Fantilia! I am the vanguard of the hunt. For the Xianzhou!
Lance at the ready. Indestructible.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present!
Gone home's probably gonna
You're wasting my time.
You can't run!
It is time to put an end to this.
No,
Go away! Try that again!
Yeah, there he
Lance
goes.
ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
It's okay, it's the last phase. He lasted this long.
On my command. To victory!
See, he's still here.
You have the worst luck running into me.
The
You can't run!
Time for the master stroke. Radiant spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Oh, it's not.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching.
Rude.
It is time to put an end to this.
For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers.
Is it? It's because it's scripted,
The
right?
power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook.
Try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Let's start with this arrogant Xian.
I know that's scripted. Don't you dare. Okay.
the Xianzhou General into the Void Ranger would cast the Luofu back into chaos. Destruction works in a fascinating way. What are you?
Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, Paul of Destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Fantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Fantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Dan Heng stabbed you, I was scared to death.
Is Fantilia still alive?
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction.
Dang it.
Still.
Fantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
Oh. Catch him.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oh, goodness. We're not done with the Xianzhou Luofu. Not yet, anyway.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine foresight?
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon. She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins."
There's an ant on my water mug. Get off. Sorry. Sorry, Master Diviner. I have more pressing matters to deal with. I got it. It's fine. You're enjoying yourself though, right? Master Diviner?
Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be enjoying myself?
Sorry, that
All
was
I can do
insensitive.
is get
I was
used to it.
distracted.
I think she's enjoying herself.
Oh, never mind. I take that back.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not. On the contrary, I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another...
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So, where should we begin?
Let's discuss the Stellaron Hunters first. Oh. No, let's go down, not up. Let's discuss Fantilia first.
It appears that Fantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
When the Ambrosial Arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the abundance. They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme.
Now let's talk about the Stellaron Hunters.
The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantilia.
Yeah, I think we have the gist of it.
That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report, but for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong.
Something Miss Tingyun left behind?
It was all so chaotic. When Fantilia took form, it was as if Tingyun vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Tingyun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Tingyun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian kin. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite the list. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Things have come to a close, for now. It's good that you came through unscathed.
What are we going to do next?
The Master Diviner asked us to pass on this item of Tingyun's. I'll go to the Palace of Astrum and meet with Yukong. If neither of you has anything urgent, it'd be best if you came too.
Okay. Not the statue. March.
Oh, well, we had a lot of stumbles along the way, but we still managed to kick butt and save the Luofu without breaking a sweat. Feels kinda surreal.
Maybe this was all fate.
You don't sound very happy.
No, March.
It may seem like the Stellaron hunters are controlling everything, but we create our own future. No matter how powerful they are, they can't make a future that doesn't exist come true. Since showing up, we've saved a lot of people and averted disaster for the whole Xianzhou. Who cares whether someone or something was directing it? Be happy.
Well, what are your plans from here?
Actually, I was wondering if Diviner Fu could do me a favor. The Matrix of Prescience has amazing powers and can iterate and reiterate Kafka's past. So it got me thinking, if I turned the Matrix on me, could it calculate my past? I was shy.
Oops.
Talking about personal stuff like that in front of everyone? It'd be too embarrassing.
Just asked why she didn't ask.
When you're free, let's go hit up the Divination Commission together and see what Fu Xuan has to say.
I'm not gonna be free for a little bit, March. I have stuff to do. Where's Dun Hun? Oh, there he is.
Returning to the Luofu and Scale Gorge waterscape. It's a surreal feeling. I left so determined. Who would have thought that circumstances would draw me back once more?
How long do you plan on staying here?
I'll be gone very soon. Jing Yuan is still recovering, and the Cloud Knights won't protect me anymore. It remains to be seen how the 6 charioteers will react to my presence, but at least for now, I'm safe.
What are you gonna do next?
I want to meet the current High Elder of the Vidyadhara. It seems I won't be able to cast off Danfang's negative karma, so I'd like to learn more about his past. I want to find out what I can do to make up for his sins. If you're planning on an extended stay on the Luofu, I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. I'm sorry.
I'm actually planning on leaving as soon as I can. I've got places to be. Oop, that's the wrong way. Let's be faster if I fast travel. Oh, man. No, can I avoid that, please?
It's still early. Where to now?
Avoiding the detain. Companion missions can wait.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster.
Technically, after the Xianzhou, it's back to Herta Space Station, actually. And then Bellabok. And then Penacony. I gotta meet people. Anyway, sorry to interrupt this
You
sad
have guests. I shall take my leave.
conversation.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Luofu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Miss Tingyun left us behind.
Tingyun. still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Ting Yun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Ting Yun?
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell, as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts, but at present, this is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me.
How can we help?
I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madam Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Mr. Yanming.
Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return. Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madam Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Cassider seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yanming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yanming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yanming got? We should take a look.
Let's look at that knife.
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife. I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again?
What about that bow?
This bow. It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it?
Unlikely. I'm sure you weren't the only archer she knew.
Alright, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here.
What's in the box? Is the box we already looked at?
There's nothing else, except a handful of seeds. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
We should get going.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
Somewhat. Ignore the detail.
I've never attended a memorial.
The dating doesn't deserve to be ignored, but I don't have time.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today?
We're here on a gift-giving errand for Miss Ting Yun.
Oh, This is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
She's had to embark on another long voyage.
Yes. Now that the crisis has been averted and the ports are resuming operations, Miss Ting Yun has been dispatched on business with the Skyfaring Commission. Out to other worlds.
Oh, really? Well, that's a shame. Well, hold on a sec. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as she can't enjoy it right now, I'll have to invite all of you to try a cup.
It's still early. Where to now?
The Luofu is famous for its pumpkin soda. Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Xianzhou?
Have you heard of Spices Supreme?
Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast?
You wish. Aurum Alley, though?
It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum, although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskip Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore. Famous for its mung bean soda. Gotta give it a try.
Aurum Alley is nice. I like it here.
Spices Supreme! Check out that sign! Here it is!
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today?
We're here on a gift-giving errand for Miss Ting Yun.
Something from Miss Ting Yun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Ting Yun is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of Whistling Flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, It's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Yeah.
Miss Tingyun couldn't tear herself away from work, so we've had to gift this on her behalf today.
Really? Thank you so much. Why don't I give you all a demonstration and prepare a dish? My treat. I'd love to repay this kindness. Oh, speaking of which, it was our chili beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. It's spicy, sumptuous, and guaranteed to get the mouth watering. Not even a girl as refined as Tingyun could resist the temptation.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Tingyun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
Is that all?
It's gonna have to wait because that's a companion mission and I don't want to do that right now.
What brings you here?
We have a gift for you from Miss Tingyun.
This bow. Did Tingyun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Luofu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Tingyun and the Guild, the Luofu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Tingyun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Luofu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
Definitely the paper kite.
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
And the ambassador seal?
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Luofu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
The tea named after her.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you.
And her favorite dish.
This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
It's still early. Where to now?
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are 2 things I wish to gift the Express.
What, 2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
You're too kind, General. March.
Please. Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Why are you making me go all the way over there again? It's fine, it's fine.
It's still early. Where to now?
What is your purpose for entering the seat of...
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
A Jade Abacus. Is this a souvenir? No way, right?
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a Jade Abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this Jade Abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yes.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Nice!
Not a complete surprise.
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
Let me just steal some things off of the See You Divine Foresight's desk.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
You know, I don't think so. I'm just thinking about all the things that I've left unfinished.
I've got goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye to everyone we met so far on this trip.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay.
Fine, fine. Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Okay.
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
I mean, it is optional. I don't have to. I could just go back to the express. I don't even know where to find these people. Plus, I don't want to get caught up in companion missions. Hi, Yanjing.
Oh, hi. I know we haven't got the chance to get acquainted, but I've heard a lot of good things about the crew from the General. I have to say, I'm very impressed.
Anybody I'd actually want to talk to? Not on the Xianzhou Luofu. Nope.
So soon?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
I wanted to help the General, but things didn't turn out how I wanted them to be. I've learned my lesson. Also, I have a rather abrupt request. After fighting Dan Heng, I feel like my skills are lacking somewhere. If you have any time to coach me...
I think Dan Heng is better suited to be a match for you.
I'm worried that he still holds some grudge against me. But to be honest, I'd love to have another spar with him. Safe travels.
Thanks.
When I left the train, I only had time to say a quick goodbye to Himiko. I should go back and give her an update. And thank her for her guidance.
We've been so busy running around in circles, we haven't gotten the chance to say goodbye to friends we've just met. I feel like parting is still such sweet sorrow. Who should I go to first? The Master Diviner? Jingchu? The Miracle Doctor? Or what about Master Gongshu? Shall we go and meet them all?
You can. I don't want to.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
Sorry to interrupt the poetry.
You're back! Welt was telling me about your experiences. I'm more than a little envious. The Ambrosial Arbor, the Ebon Deer, the Divination Commission Matrix, Scale Gorge Waterscape. I pestered Dan Heng to tell me about his experiences, but alas, what could have been a magnificent saga was reduced to a few words and a grunt. Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Well, what's our next stop?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination.
Was it? I don't remember that being discussed. No, I remember, because that's been my end goal for a while.
The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners.
Which are you? Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
And that's the end of the Xianzhou Luofu Trailblaze mission. Oh. You forgot about her? Nah. Honestly, I don't blame you because she kind of became irrelevant. After a while.
What the?
I'm getting so many
this
messages.
A letter?
Can I have it? I don't have it. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, it's fine. So the last thing to do today for stream, because, well, is this what I think it is? I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna need to figure this out. The equilibrium. I said I was gonna do it. So I'm gonna go do it. What was the thing again? I'm going to want destruction. Destruction time. Okay. Oh, there's two. Okay. Wait. Let me grab... Yes. Let's use two.
We need a strategy.
This will strengthen our position.
Just a scratch.
Judgment is here.
Move carefully.
Well, that's annoying.
My turn. Here.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
You won't get away.
What? Wait, okay, hold on. Why did you attack Himiko and not the Trailblazer? The Trailblazer attacked you twice. That doesn't make any sense.
Hold your breath. Retribution.
Just a scratch. No basic attacks. That's fine.
Tough luck running into me.
Let's make it quick.
You can't run.
The redemption.
Try that again.
Execute the judgment.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
I've no interest in conflict.
You won't get away.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Told you I could fight.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Fighting is meaningless.
Here!
I've lost my way.
Right.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones. Keep at it.
What is the point of that? Okay.
That enemy certainly isn't friendly. Move carefully.
Nice. Starting off with two of them frozen.
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
You won't get away.
Time for an overhaul.
I've no interest in conflict.
I have something for you. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
My turn. Here! Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
You won't get away.
This is our chance.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Let's make it quick.
Time for an overhaul.
Try that again.
Let's go.
I've no interest in conflict.
I have something for you.
You couldn't have done it without me.
True. Easy. Yeah, it was easy. Surprisingly so. The other thing I wanted to do was do the simulated universe, and since I was actually planning on having the Xianzhou, like, quest line take ages, I didn't think it was as short as it was. I might go do that as well before I end stream, because I don't want to get into... Well, I can at least unlock the... Oh god, what message is it? I can at least unlock the quests I need to do. Hold on, I gotta go here. I can't wait to get to Pentaconi. Honest. Oh, it's this. Okay. Okay. So I have that unlocked now. Easy. That's what we'll be doing next time. I started this playthrough when Dr. Ratio had a banner. This quest line will introduce Dr. Ratio to us, and we need to meet him before we go to Penacony, because he's part of the quest line there. We also need to go back to Belobog, because there's a character there named Topaz, who we also need to meet, because she's also on Penacony. Not very much, but she is. It's less her that we need to meet, and more of the person that you meet through her to get that foreshadowing. And then there's a companion mission, which is actually this, I think, right here, that we need to do in order to meet a Knight of Beauty, because he is a minor, but appears in Penacony. So, there's just a lot to do. Like, I could go to Penacony and not worry about all of this, but I want to do this. I want a cohesive storyline. It's important to me. Anyway, I wanted to do the simulated universe. And not freak out about how excited I am for Penacony. Because... no, I need to be normal. I want to do the simulated universe for the ornaments. So, spring. Ooh. Yeah, let's do this. Herta, Serval, March 7th, and Trailblazer. Hi, Slim. How are you doing?
Time for the main event.
Turn it up! Time to twirl!
Sorry, I'm just staring at him. Them. Long day. Thanks for popping in. Oh, I just died in the simulated universe. Ooh. Ooh. yeah? That's fun. Did they get far? Did they reach the peak? No. I bet it was funny though.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Time to
Goofy, yeah, goofy game.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. Time to twirl.
You can tell that I've played this game a lot because I'm just selecting things and not reading them.
This song's for you.
Rules are made to be broken.
Time to twirl.
What my thoughts are on the turn-based combat? It's
Ready to lose yourself?
I like it. I'm used to turn-based combat.
Rock with it.
The only thing that I'm not used to compared to something like Genshin. Genshin's actually the one that I'm not used to. I'm used to turn-based combat. Because I've played like Persona 5, Persona 4, Golden, and like Pokemon games and RPG Maker games. A lot of RPGs are turn-based, and Fire Emblem. I've played all those, and Persona has a similar turn-based combat directive? I don't know. Heartbeat, it keeps on pounding. Sorry. I'm assuming that's what you were referencing. If not, oh well. It's actually, speaking of Persona 4.
Pretty good crowd today.
June 22nd is actually one of the characters' birthdays. Yosuke Hanamura.
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Which is today. Which is why I remembered.
Honored to meet me.
We need a strategy.
It's a him. It's a he. But yeah.
Here to crash. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Time to twirl. Keep up.
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond. It's all yours.
Let's go.
Try that again.
Time to twirl.
My turn. Here. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Rules are made to be broken.
You can't run. Try that again.
This one. Ooh. Curios. I like this one, but this one doesn't serve me right now, so I'm gonna go with this seal. Here's where we get planar ornaments. Let me do the thing, please. Herta. Herta, let me go. Thank you. There we go. No whistling. Whistling piques my own.
This song's for you.
Turn
it up. Ready to lose yours? You can fight it or rock with it.
Time to twirl! Let's rock! Time to twirl!
I will say though, I do like Genshin's more... Is it intuitive?
Let's make it
I would
quick.
say it's real-time combat, at least. As opposed to turn-based. It has a dodging system, but it's not like a Souls game. I think Souls games are more intuitive.
Pretty good crowd today.
Never played one, never plan to.
Keep up. Turn it up. Time to twirl. This song's for you.
My turn!
Let's go.
I'm actually planning on playing some Persona games.
Upgrade configured.
Mostly Persona 4 Golden and Arena Ultima.
Pretty good crowd today.
I am. This big diamond!
If I can get Persona 5
Time to twirl!
on stream too, but
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with
I already
it.
have Golden.
Time to twirl!
Start with that. I've actually... Why am I talking about Persona? No, I'm talking about plans for the future. That's what I'm talking about. A long ways down the road, probably, because I've already got Star Rail and Genshin, and until I'm caught up with those, well, at least one of them, I had to expedite my Star Rail. Until I'm caught up with those... No, not that. I don't want to start anything long.
Now, how should I dispose of you? Upgrade configured. Freeze!
And Persona games can be up to 100 hours of content.
Here to crash the party?
Rules are made to be broken.
More if you are doing a completionist thing. I meant to do the other form of that, but that's okay.
This song's for you.
What are you looking at?
Ready to lose your... You can fight it or rock with it.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond!
Actually, Stimulated Universe is really the place where I should be talking about random things.
Gotta try hard stuff. Watch this!
Because I haven't been talking at, like, almost at all throughout the last 2 Star Rail streams. Because I've been letting the story play. I really am excited for Pen Party.
Honored to meet me.
First playing it, it impacted me a lot. Unexpectedly so. Hate when this guy does this.
What are you looking at?
I dare. Yes, please, give me my ultimate and counter me again.
It's all yours! Time to twirl! Told you I could fight.
That works out. I cried at least 4 times playing Penacony the first time. I've not cried at all, and did not cry at all, through Belobog and the Xianzhou.
What's wrong? Afraid of what I'm... Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
It was actually very unexpected when I cried playing the Penacony arc. I'm sure I'll cry again at that point the first time, and then I'll have other reasons to cry.
Pretty good crowd today.
Rules are made to be broken.
Later on.
Song's for you.
Honored to meet me.
Okay. I'm fine.
My turn.
I did that fight while freaking out about Penacony. Sure. Sure, let's do that. I have... Thanks, bud. I wasn't even sure if you were still here.
Upgrade configured.
Ooh, dinner time. I'll be making my own dinner after I end stream. What are you gonna be making? Big hammer.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Turn it up! Pretty good crowd today.
Ooh, that sounds good. Also, I do that. I choose a lot of
The audience is waiting.
the occurrence domains because the other ones are encounters usually, and those
Ready to
definitely
lose
give you
yourself?
a fight. But Slim, that sounds great. I'm so glad for you.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
I can eat some chicken.
Turn it up! Time to twirl!
It just depends. Depends on the day. Depends on what it smells like.
This big diamond! It's all yours!
I especially do the occurrence domains in the Divergent universe, which is a thing that we don't have yet. Because you have to go to Penacony in order to get that. Let's do this one.
Now, how should I dispose of you?
When you are as far in the Divergent universe as, say, 6X, you do the occurrence domains because the combat ones can kill you. It is unfair.
Can't stop the rock!
They can either take too long and kill you that way, or they're too strong for you. Oh, never mind, the health went away. Trailblazer had 1524.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
Keep up. Turn it up. You can fight it.
Absolutely
or rock
doesn't
with it.
I used her in the fight against him during the Trailblaze mission too. And I got the achievement for having the final attack be with her.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
Keep up.
Time to twirl. Told you I could fight.
Rules are made to be broken.
Whew.
On my command.
He's fine. Look at that.
In the name of conservation.
Go away.
See the health.
We're not done yet. This ends here.
Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Let's make it quick.
Time to finish this.
Try that again. You can't run.
In the name of conservation.
Can you stop that though?
Rules are made to be broken.
Keep up. Turn it up.
What are you looking at? Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Let's go.
There we go.
Time for the main. Let's rock.
On my command.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Honored to meet me.
Stay focused. Got a step closer.
Hey,
Try
Jakar.
that again.
I know I've been having her attack you, but that doesn't mean you can lock onto her. That's so rude.
Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
Let's make it quick.
What was that? What was that achievement? Was that because he locked onto Serval? It was a sibling fight, you're right.
Keep up.
We're not done yet. This ends here.
Again.
It'll take more than that.
You can't run.
Just give it up.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Right now. There we go.
Time for the main event. Turn it up.
What are you looking at? Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
Rules are made to be broken.
Nice.
The best is yet to come.
Just collect these rewards. I gotta start pulling for characters soon. I just don't know who I'm gonna want to pull for. Because I don't want to pull for any of the Euphoria's characters right now. That is spoilers waiting to happen. What if I did another one? It'll be quick. Ah. Oh, really? Oh, right, I did see that Firefly was gonna get a banner. Firefly. Anyway.
The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve.
I know that the event, the collab is gonna happen soon. The Fate collab. What do I have on my team? Serval, Himiko, Danhan, Trailblazer. Preservation Trailblazer. Is it? I think I've seen it, but I don't know at this point what is a mod.
You won't get away.
And what is real.
I have something for you.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
The nihility. Really? It has to be a paid-for skin, right?
Turn it up!
It's too late to repent.
Time
The
for
truth
an
of
overhaul.
life and death. With a sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Yeah. Plus she's a 5-star. A limited 5-star, not one of the standard ones. I doubt that they'd give us any 5-star character skins for free. 4 stars. That's a different story.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up!
I've no interest in conflict.
Sorry, I just thought about
I have something for you.
the next Genshin update. It's not gonna happen for a while because it
You
just
won't get
updated
away.
to 5.7. But 5.8, I'm looking forward to it because we're gonna get Bennett lore. And I love Bennett.
We need a strategy.
This will strengthen.
Burn away!
Yeah, finally, after
Ready to lose
4,
yourself?
almost
You
5
can fight
years.
it, or rock with it!
You won't get away. Perhaps you still do. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The
song's for you. Turn it up!
You won't get away.
Too late to repent.
Oops.
Lance! Forward!
Time for an overhaul. Ha! Keep up!
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision. Quick!
You won't get away. I have something for you.
I forgot to look at that achievement. I'll look at it after. This one. Maybe you're just used to the slower speed now, after you've seen it today. Swiss Army Curios.
Will of preservation!
What? How did I miss? Dan Hung.
Pretty good crowd today.
This one.
Who goes there?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Turn it up!
I have something for you.
Let's rock!
Fighting is meaningless.
You won't get away. I have something for you.
Pretty good crowd today.
I've no interest in conflict.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
The truth of life and death. This sanctuary is but a vision. Quick!
You won't get away.
Keep up!
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Turn it up! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Time for an overhaul.
Oh,
The
right,
truth of life and death.
I should probably assign my characters.
It's but a vision.
You won't get away.
Good idea.
Song's for you.
Fighting is meaningless.
I'll do that on my own time.
That enemy certainly isn't friendly.
Will of preservation!
Burn away! Here to crash the party?
Lance! Forward!
Let's rock! Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I've no interest in conflict.
I have something for you.
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Hit!
Barely felt it. That's it.
You won't get away. You won't get away.
Time for the main event. Keep up! Time for an overhaul. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Pretty good. Let's rock! Ready to lose you can fight it, or rock with it!
Fighting is meaningless.
I have something for you.
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
This battle's taking longer than I want it to.
Lance at the ready.
Turn it up!
This is not over.
No interest in
before
the truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Time for an overhaul. This song's for you. Keep up!
You won't get away.
Fighting is meaningless.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
I'm on guard. Hit! Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
I've no interest in conflict.
Yeesh. This one. I'm fully prepared not to be able to complete this. History fictionologist.
Practice target?
Lilith preservation!
This will strengthen our...
Burn away! Can't stop the run!
Adjusting calculation. Purge initiated.
Here to crash the party?
Turn it up!
Fighting is meaningless.
Calculating result. Power amplification.
Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
You won't get away.
Too late to repent. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Pretty good crowd today.
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Reevaluating. Initiating.
This song's for you. Let's rock!
Executing operation.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Exceeds threshold.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
You won't get away.
Leave him alone.
Too late to repent.
Purge initiated. Power amplification.
I have something for you. Perhaps you... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Lance at the ready.
Pretty good crowd. Keep up!
I've no interest in... The truth of life is sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Protocol terminated. Executing evaluation.
You won't get away.
High-risk individual.
No.
Turn it up!
Calculating result.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Analysis complete.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Reinforcing. Purge initiated. Evaluating variables.
This song's for you. Keep up!
Fighting is meaningless.
Time for an overhaul.
You won't get away.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
It's time.
I honestly thought that would go worse.
The best is yet to come. Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, that was a lot done. Oh, hello, Herta. Thank you for your Eidolon. I'm one step closer to where I want to be. I can't stream tomorrow because I have... Well, we'll see. I probably won't stream tomorrow because I have plans. Because I always have plans on Mondays. But Tuesday, as much as it pains me, will not be Fields of Mystery because I'm on a time crunch. It will be Star Rail again. Boo-hoo. So sad. I want to get to Penacony. Yeah, a lot was done, surprisingly. Where was that? Wait, did I already... Oh well.
Divine inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute.
But yeah, that's it for today. Long stream. Got more done than I bargained for, which is nice. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye now.